Oh, Barjo, Hex, it's time to review Grand Slam Tennis 2. I'm so excited. I saw you guys won the ABC3 Tennis Smackdown. That was wonderful. I'm sure you've improved tremendously since we played last time.
Yeah, about that, Darren. You see, when we played at the Smackdown, well, we had these magical tennis rackets.
Hey, Darren, I've got a great idea. Why don't you go get the court ready and we'll meet you there? I haven't even ironed my tennis shorts yet, and that takes ages.
All right, excellent idea. Off I go. Tennis.
I don't want to go.
Isn't it supposed to rain this afternoon?
Yeah, it's going to pour down. I've got a great idea. I know someone we can send in our place. Yeah, we should send Goose.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's another rainy day. Barjo and Hex will never want to play tennis in this weather.
Cheer up, Darren.
Oh, Goose. What are you doing in your tennis gear?
Well, look, I know it is raining, but the ABC has a ping pong table and I thought we could have a bit of a match.
And we could review Grand Slam Tennis 2 while we're at it.
Let's do it.
Affirmative. Oh, happy.
All right, Darren, you sure you're ready for this?
Affirmative. Good shot, Goose. Well, Grand Slam Tennis 2 is quite a departure from the original Grand Slam Tennis, which was made exclusively for the Wii. This time, EA has gone for more of a sim experience.
Yeah, the graphics are really slick. All the player models look like they're real-life versions, and the stadiums are really accurate too. Okay, 15 all.
There are 3 courts included from each of the 4 Grand Slams. It's nice to be able to play on some of the outside courts in the Australian or the French Open, but in total the game only has 16 courts. Topspin 4 has more than double that.
Huh. Yeah, Darren, there's not enough variety, and even the green grass of Wimbledon eventually gets stale. The player roster's pretty good. There's all the modern-day stars like Roger Federer to some of the older legends like Boris Becker.
According to my calculations, the game still has a very limited roster compared to other sports titles like NBA 2K and FIFA.
But the game does have the Share a Pro function, which means you can create your own player or download others to fill out your roster, which makes it a little better.
The devs have introduced a new control system for the game. Instead of mashing buttons to swing the racket, you can now hit your forehands, backhands and volleys by a flick of the right stick. It sounds great, until you play with it.
Yes! Look, Darren, maybe spawnlings with opposable thumbs might enjoy the right thumbstick control a bit more. I really enjoyed using it when I was serving, and I found it gave more of a tennis-y feel. Yeah, it's not perfect. I think the best way to play is with a combination of both the thumbstick and the buttons as well.
You can also play the game with the Move controller. Although it's not as accurate, I found it much more fun and enjoyable. However, one big problem was that there's no fatigue meter, and rallies can go on forever.
Well, they have to do it for hours on end. It's an incredible amount of endurance, speed and agility.
Darren, I think I was more tired than my player after one of those really long rallies.
Indeed, Goose. The animations also cheat the players across the court. If you're not close enough to the ball when you swing, the game will skip your player to the ball instantaneously. But worst of all is the frustrating commentary by John McEnroe and Pat Cash. It's repetitive and, at times, irrelevant.
Oh, yes. Great court coverage. Cover the net like a blanket.
Yeah, but I'm actually going to give the game points for including commentary when most other games just choose to skip it. I just hope in the future the devs can make it a little less annoying for any future titles. But one of the modes I did really love was the Grand Slam Classics. It's a bit like the Legends mode in NBA 2K12. The game takes you to an important match in the past and you have to fulfill the goals. It's a great way to learn about tennis history and rewrite it if you're a fan. Again, the presentation here is fantastic. Older matches have that retro broadcast quality, and it's definitely a plus for the game. Okay, back to it.
Affirmative. My turn to serve. I found the career mode to be atrocious. the devs really dropped the ball on the difficulty. I was able to win the Grand Slams in my first year of playing, but once I reached my 4th year, the difficulty was increased to Superstar. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I agree. On the whole, the difficulty sliders were weird. On the lower levels, all you have to do is rush the net to win, and on the higher levels, the AI rushes the net against you, and no matter how hard you try, you can't lob or pass them. It feels a bit cheap. Darren, I wasn't ready.
I wonder if the developers have even watched tennis lately. It's not very realistic when a player like Novak Djokovic consistently rushes the net.
Good game, Darren.
Affirmative. So, final thoughts?
Well, I think the best thing about this game is actually playing with your friends or online. It's way more of a challenge, and it's so much more fun than playing against the derpy AI. I'm giving it 7 rubber chickens.
I feel that Grand Slam Tennis 2 takes many steps in the right direction for tennis games. Alas, it has too many issues to be truly enjoyable, so 6 from me.